Okay, guys. Once again, good morning. Our topic for our last topic for the module one now would be the storage virtualization. Right? Let's proceed. So, storage visualization is a pulls multiple physical storage devices into a single unified storage pool, simplifying management and allowing for flexible resource allocation. So ibig sabihin, multiple physical storage devices tapos parang kino-configure natin into a single and then unified storage pool, ibig sabihin sama-sama sila, no? And then bakit ba natin ginagawa 'yon is of course to have a simply we are simplifying yung management natin yung mga storage pools natin or yung storage natin, no? So abstraction, storage virtualization abstracts the complexity of underlying physical storage devices like hard drive, optical disk, or tape and presents them as a single logical entity. Ibig sabihin, parang virtual machine lang din, no? Na meron tayong host pero or parang parang yung physical natin is host pero multiple VM yung pwede mag-run. So dito parang multiple naman yung storage natin pero um we are just creating a single logical entity. Okay? So ito yung example virtually ano na yung the way we visualize, no? So merong etong dalawang server, tapos ito virtual volumes, ibig sabihin ng virtual volumes hindi natin alam kung gaano karami yung mga physical storage dito, no? Parang ano ba ito tatlo, no? Virtualize natin yung tatlong physical storage then ginawa natin dalawa. So pwede siyang gawin na ganun. For example, itong 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 dalawang 'to magkasama dito sa storage 1, virtual 'to, tapos itong isang 'to storage 2. So for example, ang good example niyan is ito dalawang dalawang 500 gig, no? Tapos ang equivalent nito is 1 TB. So dito. So isang 1 TB equivalent nito 1 TB din. So pag halimbawa nag-down 'tong isa, ito ang magiging size na lang nito 500 gig, no? Or makikita niya dito ay yung halimbawa pagka kinonfigure mo 'tong storage nito, makikita mo dito na 1 gig siya pero nahahati siya sa dalawang storage device or physical storage. Okay? So that is the concept of that. Okay, so pooling, it combines resources from different storage devices, creating a centralized pool of storage capacity. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng magkakaibang storage, magkakaibang equipment, pero pwede nating i-combine into single virtual volume, no? Single storage yung nakikita natin. Pero physically multiple siya. No, parang pinagko-combine lang natin siya into a single logical volume. Okay? Management. This allows IT administrators to manage storage resources more efficiently from a central console rather than dealing with individual physical devices. Okay? And then next is there's types of storage virtualization. Host base, there's the virtualization host presents storage to the guest operating system. Ibig sabihin, meron kang physical host, no? And then doon sa host mo, nandun na rin yung storage itself. Present siya doon sa loob nung mismong server, na physical server. So next is the block storage. Virtualization takes over at the disk level before the file system comes into play. Ibig sabihin, from storage going to the block, no, block storage, and the virtualization is the one taking over, no, para maging usable siya. So, ang tawag doon is block storage. File virtualization develops an abstraction layer between the file server and to the user that access those files. For example, meron kang storage diyan, isang physical storage. Tapos yung you are just creating or using itong isang Windows server to host yung mismong yung mismong storage, no? Parang for example tayo na to dito sa for example, meron kang Windows server. Okay? Tapos ito, meron kang storage. Ito storage mo. Yan. Storage. Ito Windows server. So, pangalan mo dito is storage 1. For example, ang gagawin nito, yung file server, file virtualization, ang concept niyan is, since meron kang storage dito, i-mount mo siya papunta dito sa server. No? Parang ang gagamitin mo lang para ma-access siya na doon sa network is use itong Windows server. So parang ganyan. Storage 1. Tapos i-create mo siya, visible siya dito sa loob ng server mo. And then once in-access siya, ito halimbawa, desktop to, no? Ako si user, desktop. No? Desktop to. Okay? And then gusto kong ma-access yung shared drive siya, no? Gusto kong ma-access si storage na to. Dadaan muna ako dito, no? Halimbawa, pangalan nitong Windows server na to is Windows file server. O, halimbawa, yan yung pangalan niya. So, using the desktop, connect ka dito sa server na to. Lagyan muna natin ng yan. Yan. Tapos, from desktop, ito tayo, desktop, gumagamit tayong desktop. Tapos, accessin natin itong file server, no? Itong Windows file server, accessin natin. Para gusto natin kasi dito naka-save yung mga files natin eh. So, itong file server, ipapakita niya, no, i-show niya na ito yung laman ng mga files natin. Halimbawa, ito yung laman ng mga nasa storage natin. Halimbawa, server, files, folders, folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, and so on. No? So, ayan, once in-access natin, halimbawa, yung files ko is nandito sa folder 1. So, makikita ko yung folder 1 na yan. Pero, hindi siya mismo nakasave dito sa file server na to. Dito siya nakasave. No, ginagamit lang natin si Windows file server o si Windows server para lang i-present, para lang ma-access natin yung storage. Pero dito, hindi ito accessible. No? Hindi siya visible sa atin. Visible lang siya through a file server o Windows server. So, yan yung tinatawag na file virtualization. Okay? Only users can access those files. No? Pero yung dadirect tayo doon sa storage, we cannot do that. Kasi iba yung setup. No? Okay? Ang magkausap lang is si desktop and then si Windows file server. Yan lang yung pag-uusap. And then next, ang nag-uusap lang is si Windows file server and then si storage. Pero itong dalawa, hindi ito nag-uusap. Okay? Alright. Ayan. Ano daw yung mga benefits ng storage virtualization, no? Simplified management, easier to manage storage resources from a single point, reducing complexity and improving efficiency. And the next is increased flexibility, no? It allows for the demand allocation and reallocation of storage resources. And then we're able to have cost savings, no? Better resources utilization can lead to reduced hardware cost and improve efficiency. Okay? Hindi mo na daw kailangan mag-create pa ng bumili ng mga hardware. So same lang din with the other virtualization. Scalability, no? Easily scale storage capacity as needed. Kung kailangan mo dagdagan yung capacity mo, no? Coming from the storage, you can simply doing it. Pero syempre may limitation din yan. No? Pero hindi mo kailangan maging extensive na hardware upgrades o hindi mo kailangan bumili ng bago. So halimbawa, kung buong storage mo is 100 TB and then and then nakikita mo na kulang ka na, pwede mong gawin is bumili ka ng disk lang, no? I-install mo lang siya. Pero hindi ka bibili ng mismong buong equipment pa ulit. Okay? Next is data protection. Facilitates data backup and recovery by enabling snapshots. So may snapshot din, no? And storage resources. Next is improve resource utilization. Optimizes the use of available storage resources by dynamically allocating space where it is needed most. Okay, and then lastly, reduce compatibility concerns. Organization can reduce compatibility concerns and boost the performance of security of storage environment. Okay, so how the storage virtualization works, no? Meron software layer. No? Storage virtualization typically involves a software layer that sits between the physical storage devices and the application that needs to access them. So, ibig sabihin, meron daw underlying na o involved na software para ma-access yung mga physical storage devices. Okay? And then, meron din daw virtual storage devices. These software layers creates virtual storage devices like virtual disks or volumes that can be managed and accessed as a single entity. Ito yung ni-discuss ko kanina na multiple devices we're going to convert it into single logical volume. Okay? And then centralized management, we are able to discuss this earlier. Mas single na lang daw yung management. Meron kang single management only or central management console na pwede mong gamitin to allocate, to monitor, and manage yung mga virtual storage devices. Okay? And then that would be end for today. And what we will be having in our next week meeting. So let's see if I can give you a quiz or I can give you the exam for the preliminary since we already completed the module 1. Okay, I will be posting an announcement. All right? All right, that's all for today and thank you so much.